Ah, nauseating grain. That will help me get through the day. Oh, someone is rooting for me. The key was on the floor. Right. Those are Zols. If you got the first sword, killing them actually splits them in 2 gels. Then you have the 2 gels to kill. One of the oldest gimmicks in video game history. Those enemies, they kinda look like the Armos, the statues moving outside. Just like them, they appear in many games in the series. Those are called the Dark Nuts, and you need to attack them from the back because they got a shield, just like Link. In fact, they look like some kind of knight. They're not too tough, but when they're in huge number, they can be challenging because of the way you need to attack them. The trick is to not panic, just like here. Let me... oh shit. Okay. Well, when they leave a heart behind, it's not too bad. They do take a heart when they hit you though. Hey, shithead. Oh, damn! I've heard of Sausage Fest, but that's a Nut Fest. Well, at least you can also attack them from the sides. Right in the rib, fucker. I could go down those stairs too. But they're nearly dead and I don't know, do they give something? I sure hope so. Last one. Oh, was it a bomb? I think so. Oh, the raft. Yeah, that's the treasure of this dungeon. The raft is, well, to be frank, not that useful, but you need to use it to get access to one dungeon and to access heart container. That is all outside, of course. No use in combat. So now let me explore the rest of this dungeon. Going up. Oh, the flashing light thingies. At first I thought they were just there to give you epilepsy, but in fact they're skulls and they're called bubbles. And if you touch them, you lose the ability to use your sword for several seconds. And it gets even worse in the second quest. Well, we're not there yet. So those bubbles are kinda like the wall masters in a way. Not real enemies, they can't kill you and you can't kill them, unlike the wall masters. But they're just there to... they're a pain in the ass. Okay, going up. Thanks to the key. Oh, not very challenging room. Push a block, right? Okay. Big secret. Oh. Did you get the sword from the old man on top of the waterfall? Yeah? Not so wise, old man, eh? Can you believe that? Maybe he's been in this dungeon like for years and he's waiting for the brave hero of Hyrule just to say that, and I already have it. His life is ruined. Do I always have to wait for that? He's a rambling old man. What the? Like some kind of mermaid paralyzing me with his voice? Anyway, now let me go down, and the obvious place to go is to the right locked door. I do have 3 keys on me, so let's find what's hidden here. It's a map, so we'll know how big this dungeon actually is. Oh, is that?
Übergebe euch dann die neuen Feldzeichen in der Überzeugung, dass ich sie in die treuesten Hände gebe, die es in Deutschland gibt.
Yeah, this is bad, but probably not for the reason you think. This is a swastika, or as they call it, the Manji Dungeon, this game being Japanese and Manji being Japanese for swastika. This symbol is probably burned into your heads for the same reason it is in mine. Remember that a symbol is not bad or good on its own. An awful human being used it for very, very wrong ideas, but it is thousands of years old and it's still used by some religions, like Buddhism or Hinduism, as some kind of symbol of life. I don't know all the details, but that a symbol of life was turned into a symbol of death, that's a crime. Another crime you can add to the huge list attributed to the Nazis. Anyway, to get back on the game, that boss was the Manhandla, which appears in other games, but not a lot. Two theories about his name. One is that it has to do with Manhandler because of how the rough way in which it attacks. The other is that it has to do with Mandala, a Sanskrit word for circle, and once again a Buddhist and a Hinduist concept. As you probably saw, I beat it using a single bomb. That's the kind of enemy which is really easy, but it can be challenging if you don't handle it correctly. You have to kill his 4 heads, or whatever they are. A bomb in the middle just took care of all of them in one shot, but he moves fast and circles around, so it might be tough to manage that shot. Anyway, beating him got me another heart container, like always, and a piece of the Triforce. I see some armos. I mean the statues there. I do wonder if they hide something like a staircase. Gee. I mean, they always does from experience, but maybe this time... Oh, they hide a staircase.
Oh, déjà vu.
We'll see what's in there. Boy, this is really expensive. I agree. Now I bought a piece of meat. You might wonder, what the fuck? What's the purpose of the piece of meat in the Legend of Zelda, where you fight monsters and dragons and demons? Well, the answer comes much later.
It's amazing what you can do with a cheap piece of meat if you know how to treat it.
It's gonna be necessary for a later dungeon. I just bought it right now, and in fact I'll show you a lot of secrets and pretty much all that's remaining to do outside on the overworld right now, because I feel like it. And because we can do it too. Of course, I could already access Dungeon 4, but we'll be much stronger for what we do before entering. And this is my Let's Play, goddammit! What I'll need to do though is to get some money, because if I want to get everything, or pretty much everything, like the blue ring for example, it was 250 rupees, I'm gonna get it, but it just so happens that on the way to show you the secrets I can fight enemies, and the secrets themselves are rupees. Not all of them, some are art containers too. And when I mean that some secrets are rupees, I mean a whole lot. There's one on the screen, for instance, trees, candles, same deal as always. Burn that tree. And what do you have here? It's a secret to everybody that this guy has 100 rupees. And what do you know? I already nearly got enough rupees to buy myself a blue ring. I'm missing 13, so what do you bet I can get them on the way there? Just have to fight a couple enemies after all. I mean, Octoroks do carry rupees on them. They need to buy those rocks. The bra screen, or breast screen, whatever you prefer. Hey, come on, drop some rupees, guys. Ah, shit. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah. Alright. He had more than one. I hope those have them too. I'm getting near the fucking screen. Maybe do the armors have rupees on them? I don't. I don't need fairies! Okay, I'm sure I'll get them, right? Well, 1 rupee is better than nothing. Okay, they surely have them. Right. Hey, they got bombs too. If only we could sell stuff too. Like, if I have too much bombs, I could maybe get that last fucking rupee I need. Oh, damn. It's on the next... Alright, 250. Our goal is met! In fact, I'm not even sure I'm gonna get more than 250. Yeah. I'm gonna be the poorest man on the planet after that. But also the one with the best defense. Yeah, it halves the damage you receive. And in fact, you know what I told you earlier about blue being stronger than red? Well, it's almost always true. In this case, there is a red ring to get in the game. Of course, you only get it in a treasure near the end. It's not something you buy because the blue ring is the most expensive object. And yeah, the red ring is better than the blue one. And of course, I prefer to be a red guy than a guy in some light blue dress. This really doesn't look good on Link. He looks like a smurf. C'est un schtroumpf. Il va schtroumpfer Ganon. And if you're wondering, no, schtroumpfer is not a real French verb. It was made up. Let's play money-making game! Well, I need 10 rupees and I only have 5, so let's forget the money-making game. That was a weird sentence, huh? Money-making game. Gotta wonder how Hyrule's economy works. Guys hiding in caves, proposing you some kind of lottery. Doesn't seem to work for me. You can say all you want about capitalism, socialism, communism, at least those systems are based in reality. Well, this is total anarchy. Well, it's supposed to be monarchy, I guess, because Princess Zelda, you know? But for a kingdom, I haven't seen any castle, you know? And I haven't seen even a house. I've seen caves. And what's in this cave? Oh, let's play money-making game. Yeah, I can. Plus 50 proves that if nothing else, Link is good at blowing an old man in a cave.